Welcome back, travelers. Today I am going to show you all my number one requested decor hack, which is making these mushroom lights. You're going to need either a winter light green present or a homestead stool. Both of these work just as well as the other one with a minor difference in the end design. You'll of course also need a leaf pile, but because they're a pain in the butt to pick up, I'll keep it in my inventory for now. The first thing you're going to want to do is take your base item, which will be the present or the stool, and choose a grid that you want it to be in. I say this because it's a lot easier to use the center of a grid than just eyeballing it, but of course you can eyeball it as well. Then you're going to place your base item in the center of that grid. The next thing you're going to do is make sure to have an additional decor item in your inventory and note what number slot it's associated to. Then pick up your base item and move it one grid or two grids away from where it was originally located, but do not place it normally. Instead, you're going to select a decor item from your inventory using your number pad, then cancel. This is called the cancellation method, and I have featured it in a prior video. Next, you're going to pick up your lamp and place it in the direct center of the grid that the present or base item was originally in. All you have to do from here is swap your plots or leave and come back. This will cause the original base item, in this case the present, to relocate back to its original position, which is now overlapping with the lamp. From here, you can take your leaf pile and place it on top of the green present, which is in the center of the lamp, giving you that mushroom. This is the method I personally use because I like the look of it having that tiny stem leading up to the top of the mushroom when you're looking underneath. But a lot of people don't have the present, so the alternative method is doing the exact same thing but with a homestead stool. In my demonstration, I'm going to place the leaf pile on top of the stool before doing my cancellation method. And I'll show you the reason why once we're done. In this case, all you have to do is put the leaf pile on the stool, move the stool a certain grids away, bring out another item from your inventory using your number keys, cancel, and then place the lamp where the stool was originally located. Leave the plot and come back. They'll be overlapping. In this particular design, you'll notice it's a little bit difficult to get the light to turn on, but it is possible. And the other thing of note is the stool is directly touching the leaf pile with the lamp. This is just a particular aesthetic. It leaves no little stem, but it still does very much look like a mushroom. Now, if you want the stem to somewhat appear, you can place the leaf pile on after you do the merging, or simply move the leaf pile after you've merged it and place it again. Because what this does is pop the leaf pile up just a little and give it a tiny space between the wood and the leaf pile itself. It's just dependent on what you want it to look like, of which method you choose, and what decor items you have available. Now, I didn't want to leave Switch users out, and this is the only way I have found to do it on the Switch is to bring in a friend. To do this method, just place the stool with the leaf pile on it in one location and the lamp in another. Then have your friend pick up one of the decor items while you pick up the other. You both pick a grid that you'll use the center of to align them. Count down from we do 3, 2, 1, go, and we both click at the same time. Your friend will need editor, and this will always give you a tiny space between the stool and the leaf pile. But it's a way to do it on the Switch, and I wanted to include it. If you're not really a glitch person or you don't want to go through the effort of doing this, there are other ways to make it look like you have mushrooms on your plot. One is using two particular flowers. I like to overlap them because one kind of glows at night, and this way you get a kind of glowing mushroom aesthetic. The Bahari Senia, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, which is the one that looks almost like yellow coral, can be found by catching Bahari crabs. And the cave cap, which looks more like a mushroom, is found by catching cerulean cicadas. It is RNG, randomly generated. If you get one when you catch the bug, But you can also use your bug catching medallions and buy these from Ani so you don't have to worry about getting them from the bugs if you don't want to. Another option is if you have multiple fungi plushies, use him as mushrooms around your plot. And if you are familiar and comfortable with glitching, you could even sync him slightly to take away his little legs. I am not one of the lucky people. I only have one of mine, so I won't be moving him to show you what I mean, and you can't make me. In the same realm of being comfortable with glitches, you could also sync the Moonstruck fungi planter, or maybe combine it with other items. You can even use the exact same method that I showed you today to get this overlapping effect with various items. If you have ideas on how to make mushrooms on your plot, please share them in the comments down below. And a minor note before you go, I am going to be doing a new series of most requested hacks, glitches, and decor tutorials, so please comment on this video with anything you'd like to be shown in a future video, or go to the YouTube community page and comment on my post. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you feel like it, but most importantly, have a very magical day.